at 2 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. My name's Rick, and this is an hour of the EV Rider. EV Rider is our #1 brand at QVC when it comes to people who need a little help getting around. And this is called the EV Rider Nomad. It's a 4-wheel mobility scooter. Comes with a basket. It's exclusive to QVC. And this one's different. There are 3 colors. There's a blue, a black, and a silver. On this guy, this is a big deal. We brought this in at a big deal. This is a $2,600 unit that is not $2,600. It's now 5Z payments, single best payment plan we have, of $399.80. But Emily Scott's joining us. Emily, come on out. Because Emily, the thing about this that makes this different is, I just saw that go into a couple of different pieces.
Yes.
So first of all, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So this is the luxury EV Rider.
Yes, sir.
That last time on, or a while back, was a lot heavier version. Yes?
It really was. It really was. What we wanted to do was take our most popular scooter, our most beloved scooter, and kind of bring it back, but do it better. The problem with that scooter is it was 135 pounds, which when you want a luxury scooter, that's about what they're going to weigh. We redesigned this. You get that luxury premium ride, but this now weighs 66 pounds, but easily comes apart. We call it a take-apart scooter into 4 pieces so that the most you ever have to pick up is 21 pounds.
Wow, that's kind of wild. Most you have to pick up is 21
pounds.
As opposed to what?
As opposed to 135. That's how this scooter started.
Wow. So I'm gonna, there's a silver, there's a blue, there's a black. Do you have an EV Rider scooter? 1-800-395-1601. Call us if in fact you do. We want to hear from you. I want to take this around at paces, and then we'll get into detail a little bit more. What are you looking for in a great scooter?
You know, you're looking for ease of use. You're looking for a scooter that does everything, that goes everywhere you want to go. Whether it's inside your house to give you that little bit of help and security those times you need it, if your knees are bothering you or you get that little bit of vertigo, but outside your house, you want a scooter that you can pack up, take it on the go, get on your way, whether it's the everyday things, Rick, like the grocery store, but maybe it's the big trip that you might want to take on an airplane or a ship. It's the scooter that doesn't do a little bit, it's the scooter that does a lot.
I'm gonna go through these colors in a second. There's a blue, you've got the silver. I've got the black. I've got the classic black. I think I'm gonna go for the black one.
I love the black.
Basket up front. Here's the black. Let's go through, before we take this apart, the Nomad story and kind of the individual sections of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about how it comes to you. Shipped to you?
Please.
Want to do that? Okay. So when it comes shipped to you, I'm just going to turn it just a little bit for you. You're going to get the full deck completely assembled. So this is the front part of the deck, and this is the real wheels. This all comes together. You're going to get the post. The reason we do not put the seat on for you is there's 3 different height adjustments for the seat. Our scooters usually don't do that. So that's a really exciting thing, especially if you're really, really tall. Then you slide the seat on. This is our most comfortable, most padded seat. You do get these armrests. Now you can choose to put them on or not. It's totally up to you. If you put them on, you can adjust how wide or narrow they are. And I absolutely crazy bananas.
That's cool.
This is the coolest thing ever. But this is what I love about the seat. After you slip the seat on, this is a seat that swivels 360 degrees. So if you're in a tight space, and even though it's a slim profile, if you're in a tight space and you can't get the scooter exactly where you need it to be, right there, 360 degrees.
Well, it's easier for somebody to get it in and out.
Yeah.
Too. They're on a scooter because they have mobility issues, right? So the fact that they can now maneuver and get in and out easy is a lot better. What's the weight limit on this, Em?
260 pounds.
260.
260.
Okay, great. Now, here is the wow of this scooter. Big deal price, under $2,000. Walk me through.
This is how you take it apart. This is how you get going wherever you want to. Take that basket off. That seat is 16 pounds. The brand new battery, 6 pounds, the lightest weight we've ever done. You simply disengage the rear wheels. That piece that she's lifting right there, 21 pounds, is the heaviest thing. You're talking about an electric vehicle that can hold 260 pounds that you can hold in your hand, and it's just 21 pounds.
So great.
I love that.
So that's a brilliant, brilliant idea. So again, we're going to show that a lot over this because that is the big question.
Yeah.
I know when I get to my spot, I've got my mobility scooter. I got my EV Rider. I know that I've got a great, I can turn on a dime. Yes. I know that I'm not going to flip this over. I know that it's perfectly smooth. I know it's got a long run time on it, and I charge it like I would charge my phone, right?
Exactly.
But it's when I'm done and it's time to get back in the car.
Yeah.
Right? And it's usually, let's face it, it's not the person, it's the caregiver.
Yes,
right?
oftentimes.
Who has to be concerned about that. And so that is really important that you can break this down into so many parts. So I've got the controls right up. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
But this is really nifty.
You know what? We've simplified everything, but made it so much easier to understand. So when you turn it on, here's where your keys are.
Is that good?
There you go. Okay, so here's where the keys go. You do get 2 keys. I'm going to turn Rick's off right there. And when you turn it on, you see those lights illuminate. This tells you how much charge you have. Green means you've got up to 9 miles. It's going to go down to yellow. And when you get in the red, you think about it's time to charge. You've got your courtesy horn here. This is your speed dial. But what I love, if you have any wrist pain, if opening jars is getting painful, or if you've got arthritis, you don't have to, this is not like a motorcycle, right? You don't have to hold tight.
Right.
You don't have to throttle it.
Well, you don't even have to brake.
Exactly, and you don't have to brake. But to make it go with one finger, either right-handed or left-handed.
Yep.
This is the genius engineering that you get from EV Rider. It is so easy to drive. And to stop, I'm going to back up a little bit and show you how EV Rider stops automatically by itself. I'm not going to find a pedal. I'm not going to react in any way. All I do, forward or backward, is let go of the throttle, and you come to the smooth, controlled stop.
Okay, here's a little testimonial from Pat, and we got more coming up in the show. Call me at 1-800-395-1601. Do you have an EV Rider? This is the lightest weight, breaks down easier than any other, and it's under $2,000. Here is Pat. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Pat from Everett, and right now I'm awaiting knee surgery. So the EV Rider has totally changed on how I get things done. I can go to the store on my own. I can go ahead and go on vacation, get chores done around the house. So this has been a really great purchase for me. So when I get it folded down, I'll go ahead and carefully pick it up, put it inside, making sure that it's clear. You can see with a basic SUV that it'll fit. Now if we go to the store. I'm at the store with my EV Rider now. I can put the basket between my feet to collect things. With my own scooter, I'm able to get through the aisles faster. I know it has a full charge. I can also go through self-checkout without any assistance. I can take my garbage can out to the street and navigates through rough terrain pretty well, so this has been a great benefit in my life. If you're struggling with mobility, the EV Rider is a must-have.
Right.
Well, dude's on the go. Pat's on the go.
Yeah.
Now, that's a different EV Rider.
A little bit different model.
Right.
Exactly, yeah.
This actually breaks down easy to be lighter to put up in the car.
Right, so he had to lift the whole scooter at one fell swoop. This you break down into 4 parts, so it's lighter. But what I love about Patrick so much, you can hear how independent he is, right? Yep. He didn't want to ask anybody for help. He wanted to take his trash out. He wanted to go to the grocery store, and a standard grocery basket will fit on the deck. But Patrick's not a guy that wants to ask for help. He wants to get out, do things his own way. EV Rider's the answer for that.
EV Rider's the answer for that. So you can get it right now on this easy payment plan. $399.80, 5 times, go for it. Or long-term financing. Let's talk about that for a second. Because if you have something called a Q card, you can take advantage of that and put it on your Q card and then make the minimum payment, and do that for not 12, not 6, not 12, but 18-month financing. So make the minimum payment, pay it off at the end, and if you do, it's as good as cash, which is really nice. More footage here, Emily.
Absolutely. This is showing you how easy the EV Rider is to drive. If you're going someplace, Rick, and you don't know what the terrain is going to be, maybe there's gravel, maybe there's pavers, maybe there's mulch, EV Rider can handle it. If there's an ADA compliant ramp, AV Rider can go up that ramp. But look at the engineering. Look at how tight this woman's house is, and she's able to navigate. And you know what that gives you? It gives you a sense of security. There's a lot of people who use walkers and wheelchairs in their own home for that extra little bit of security. Now you have that at the next level, but look at how beautifully this breaks down. And that means you're on the go all that more easy.
So here it is. Is this the footage coming up? Yeah, we're gonna see that. You know, that's a great one too. Like going right up to being able to go right to a table.
Yeah, you know what, let's come on over to the bed and I'll show you just how great this is. So we can back in over here. My father's 86 years old. I'm gonna back in next to, if you wanna go on that side.
I'll do it.
And
parallel park here.
My dad's 86, he lives by himself. He is in and out of bed all night long. And he usually puts a walker by his bed. I am so afraid the walker and he are gonna go over. You know, you get up, he's on medication, you don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use these armrests. This is why I love these armrests. You can bring your EV Rider in your home, lift yourself up. This is an easy in and easy out of bed, easy in and easy out of your favorite comfortable chair at home. Having the stability of a vehicle next to you. When you wake up, sometimes, you know, it takes a little moment to just kind of get yourself situated, acclimated. Sit down, rest, relax. Do you know what it would be for me as my dad's daughter to know he would have a EV Rider next to his bed and have that extra level of security in his home? It's a huge big deal.
Yeah, and it just gives anyone who's using it that sense that they can be a part of it as well. They can go to events that maybe they would avoid going to. They can go to the graduation. They can go to a reunion. They can feel free. They can now go on vacation and go to places that are so much more accessible than they've ever been, right? Ballparks.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Amusement parks. They can now be a part of that and feel wonderful. Can I take this on the boardwalk, for example, Emily?
Yeah, absolutely. You can take it on a boardwalk. And you know, so many people, we find at EV Rider say things like, I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to hold anybody back. You guys go, it's okay. These things that you mentioned, Rick, a wedding, a graduation, they're a once in a lifetime event. If you miss that, it's done. I mean, you can look at pictures all you want, but it's the hugs and it's the laughter and it's being a part of it. And EV Rider makes that so much more accessible.
If you're shopping right now, stay on the line. It's 5 payments of $399.80 and free shipping and handling. I want to go back to the basics of got some questions here from our Ask Us questions. Can you go up a hill on this?
You can go up an ADA compliant ramp. So those are all legally done. This will go right up there.
Holds you said 260?
260, and let me show you
What
something.
about different surfaces?
Yep, any surface that you would take like a baby stroller outside, you can do. So really anything except sand, just because the weight of the vehicle would sink in the sand. But this is what we mean about a luxury ride. If you see down here, these big, giant yellow springs. 4 of them.
You got shocks.
These are independent suspension, which means if that terrain is gravel and rocky and you're not sure, you're not stable anymore, you don't have the stability you once had, this is going to absorb all the shock for you so you maintain that perfectly smooth ride. In addition, the wheels are solid. You can never, ever get a flat tire. You can drive over glass, never get a flat tire, never need air. But we did put an extra bit of added cushioning in there to make that a smoother ride. But this is what I am so proud of. On your EV Rider scooter, every single EV Rider has our phone number. We are located in Fort Myers, Florida. technicians, trained technicians answer
You're in
that.
Fort Myers, Florida?
Fort Myers.
I bet you got a lot of these scooters down in
Well,
Fort Myers,
we have
Florida.
a lot of scooters, yes we do. But I love the fact it's the United States, you know where you're calling, but here's what I love. This is our commitment to customer service.
Oh.
If you have any question at all, so you get it home, you're not sure how to remove that little plastic over the battery,
All right.
right? Call us. If in 3 months you forget how to break it down, call us. 3 years.